Hey people, hope you're doing well. I'm going to read for you again. I'm Hannah, by the way. Thanks for joining. Whether you're new or an OG, welcome, welcome. I've got the traditional, original, Wide Awake. Four of Cups wanted to come out with the Temperance underneath. You could be at peace with feeling rejected, I don't know. Or at peace with rejecting others with the Five of Swords. I'm going to shuffle the Lightseers deck as well. I'm kind of thinking I should have done this off camera, but hey, while I'm doing that, please check out the links in my About section. Check out my poetry on the channel. If you'd like to support my projects, you can do so via the GoFundMe pages for all the separate ones. You can support me via Patreon and one-off donations via PayPal too. And still in two minds, but I'm going to post details for people to contact me about personal readings, and then I'll see, or might do a handful a week and see how I go. So I just need to manage my energy. So I'll put the details in the description for that. That deck isn't really talking, so we'll see if I use it. But it fell to the ground with a thud while I was looking for the original deck, so I thought maybe it had a message, but we'll see. Shuffling the Peace Oracle deck as well, which I might actually get the first message. Abundance is the theme of the reading. Wow, that's so cool. You could be in a really creative zone right now. Ace of Wands. You could be in a really creative zone right now. You could be starting a new creative project. The Devil. You could be a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. But this is something that's actually it's in the earthly plane. It's in the Devil's playground. Five of Swords has come out again. So you said goodbye to some things that are from the past. So that could also be the Devil energy. Is that you've let go of what does not serve you. You've let go of old patterns and old beliefs and old people, old places, old things that are getting in the way of your abundance. Tell us more about this Ace of Wands, please. Strength. Yeah, you've overcome your demons. You fought your fears and found courage to pursue what's in your heart. Tell us more. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're kind of alchemizing your emotions into, creative energy. You're really like honing in your creative energy and like mastering the power of your sacral chakra for your creative endeavors. balancing your energy. Like you're holding on to your own energy, you're not leaking it out. What's that? That literally did a, yeah, you've mastered your own energy. You're the master, you're in charge of your own energy. And you're not leaking it out, and you're just basically using it to create abundance in your own life. So any more information about what this creativity is, or what this abundance is, any more information about what it might involve. The Tower, massive change. And what's this tower? Judgment and King of Swords. You might involve some kind of legal process. Nine of Cups. But it wanted to come out, it flipped upside down. Tell me more about this. Yeah, so it's Six of Cups. What? I'm just going to flip the Nine of Cups. Sideways. It's basically like there's some sort of ruling or some sort of judgment that is just been left on hold. The Eight of Wands and the Death card, but there's fast change here that's going to bring harmony to your life. Harmony and peace. That's the truth with the Ace of Swords. Tell me more about judgment, please. The judgment is that you're independent. You're independent. You're sovereign. You can look after yourself. You can create your own reality. You're in harmony with your own life. Tell me more about the King of Swords, please. Tell me more about the King of Swords. Knight of Swords. This ruling or whatever it is going to come fast. Well, we've already had the Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands, sorry, to confirm that. It's going to completely transform the situation from being bound up and stuff. And it involves you actually voicing, you using your voice and you advocating for yourself. That's helping to galvanise the situation. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords, please. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Four of Swords. Yeah, you've been put in a state where you've had to just you've been kind of reflecting, having to look inwards, having to do healing on your own, in your own space. You're having to always reflect on the situation, having to fight a lot of people, having to stand your ground, confirmation, battle a lot of situations, a lot of different people, and hold your own ground and maintain your position. But your truth is being heard, people are seeing that you've had to suffer. You've had to suffer and have to stand your ground. Page of Cups, and there might be an apology. Page of Cups. Or maybe more so that people have behaved they've been playing games with you, like they've been behaving very immaturely towards you, and treating you suffering like a joke. Yeah, they've been playing games, keeping you trapped, keeping you imprisoned, just stuck in strange, like tit for tat type thing, just toying with emotions, toying with time, toying with, yeah, like kind of affecting your routine, affecting your structure, like just coming in and out whenever they wanted, messing with your schedule whenever they wanted, just kind of really affecting your structure and the routine that you operate in your own life, the dominion that you operate in your own life. Like they're just coming in, causing chaos and leaving again, because they don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to have happiness in your life. Because they can see that you're spiritually led, they can see that you're spiritually guided, and that you're a free spirit, and that you just march to the beat of your own drum. They can see that you're not afraid to take risks in your own life, and that you do actually move forwards. You do travel lightly, and you do you are the leader of your own life. They do see that. That's come through quite a lot actually, with the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Fool, and the Emperor. The Emperor. They don't like that you take charge. I don't like this energy though, God. Like, can we go back to the abundant new beginning energy, please? I just feel like I'm sick of reading on that. Yeah, it's your work, your hard work, with the eight of Pentacles and Temperance. Like, you've just been consistently and diligently working away in the background, and that's kept you stable and peaceful. This is your energy. And people are seeing you as like a peaceful person. Tell me more on that, please. Tell me more on that, please. Yeah, they see you as enlightened. They see you as someone who has like very unique knowledge. That you are a reflective person, that you're a very deep person. They see you as someone who is not reckless, really. Like, it's and that is like they can't really understand why you've not been getting offers, because they see you as someone like worthy of offers. And like, apply this to like it's coming across as like work, to be honest, like career kind of thing. But yeah, they're just like, it's just really confusing to people why, like, people are withholding love. People are withholding love. People are withholding coming forward and like meeting you halfway. It's really baffling. These people who are who is it? It's like, whoever's bringing the judgment, and it's the King of Swords again, which I think that happened in the previous reading. Yeah, they're just like, your fortune's about to change. Your fortune's about to change. And you're going to be emotionally fulfilled. You're going to be happy, emotionally fulfilled. You're going to be back on your throne because people try to dethrone you. Three of Swords. Tell me more. Three of Cups. So you're going to move away from heartbreak to being in celebration. You're going to like the card slipped out of my hand, so you're letting go of heartbreak and you're moving into celebratory times. Yeah, you're going back to stability. You're going back to steady, safe, secure, consistent, reliable, methodical. Yeah. Times. Just things like just running like clockwork, like normal, smoothly, no dramas, nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, you're going back to peace. You're getting your peace back. You're getting your peace back just through steady work, like steady routine, crossing your T's and dotting your I's type of thing, like, you know, not rushing, not being biased from pillar to post, like literally just going back to your own routine. Yeah, you're going back to work. If you've been out of work, if you've not had any work, you're going back to work. If your work's been affected, you're going to have your stability is coming back to your work area. This is definitely about work, but it's obviously something that, sorry guys, I need to blow my nose. You go back, it's like, it's obviously something that is you're passionate about and comes from the deepest depths of you, like it's from your inner fire. Nine of Swords. What is that? We don't want to see that. Why the Nine of Swords? 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 Four of Cups and the Star. This has been coming out a lot lately as well. It's like anxiety about there's like issues receiving love, issues about being seen, like being seen publicly. So you can receive love, you can be seen in the fullness of who you are and the light of who you are. And I think that's to do with the people of the past, because who treated you poorly and kept you stuck and bound, tried to make you feel worthless. But all of that is coming to an end. Justice is being brought to the situation. People are going to see you for who you are. And like, if anyone's intimidated as well, Page of Wands and if anyone's intimidated by your wisdom and like, they're just not the right people. It's like there's just like really crafty, conniving energy of the Page of Wands, like people who just want, like, they just think that they can just come and play in your energy, but you're the hermit. Like, you're someone who spends a lot of time by yourself, someone who is very wise, an old soul. Like, you've been here many times before, and you're not really someone to be messed with, but you just might not look like an old bearded man, even though you have that energy signature. And then there's just people keep approaching you with like Page of Wands energy. And then it's just been blown up in the faces, but it's obviously had some kind of impact in your life. So you've taken like a beating, and you've had to kind of recover and get back up, because we've seen the Four of Wands. And that's obviously kept you bound up. But you're going to have a happy home. You're going to come back to yourself. You're going to come back to yourself. You're going to have a happy home again. You're going to be able to live in peace. It's like the Four of Wands is like the Unity card. With the Three of Wands, you might be moving somewhere, like with the Four of Wands and the Three of Wands. Tell me more. What's that? King of Wands. There's a lot of movement there. A lot of movement. Take that. That might not be for everybody. Some of you might be moving. You might have to make a decision about moving. Yeah, there's just a lot of action to do with home. You could be just, yeah, you might be moving in with somebody, with Lovers here. When you shift out of this horrible energy, that's been holding you back, you're going to come into union with your partner. And when you get back into your steady, or they might help you, just take it how it resonates. They might come in and help you. Truth, success, confirmation. But you might meet someone who's actually going to help you get back on your feet. Who wants to see you win, who wants to win with you. What's that? The Sun. I was like, is it going to flip back in? And it flipped the other way. It's like peeping out. Like the sun peeping out the horizon. So that could be significant, like sunrise and sunset is like the merge of the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy. So it's definitely something to do with coming back to yourself, coming home to yourself, reunification with yourself, and then which brings in union with another. But you're going to be very happy. You're going to be very happy in work and in love. I think that's the end of the reading. Let me see. Do you want me to get anything from the Light Seers Tarot? Anything you want me to say? Strength, Eight of Wands and Pentacles. Hold on tight, because things are going to be moving really fast. Hold on tight for the ride. You've got what it takes. Like you've been trained for it. You've got to trust your training. Things are going to move very fast. And you're going to have to make a decision about future. Yeah. About transforming. your material situation. So it could be making fast decisions about financial opportunities, business partnerships. What else? What else? Yeah, just trust that you manifested it. Trust in your abilities to bring what you desire in. Five of Cups and Two of Cups. King of Pentacles. Focus on the love. Don't focus on the past. Don't focus on past hurts. Don't focus on past disappointments and losses and drowning and wallowing in the old feelings of old. Focusing on love will keep you grounded. So, like, yeah, hold on for the ride, but focusing on love will keep you rooted and keep you grounded and stable, to ensure that you are making the decisions that serve you. High Priestess, the Chariot, and Six of Cups. Yeah, you're very in tune, very balanced, very in tune. You're going to get given the right answers. So even when you're not sure, God's going to guide you, and you're going to know, you're going to trust yourself, and trust in your own journey, trust in your own healing. Yeah, you're really, really energetically balanced, and you should be proud of yourself. So if no one's told you that, you should be proud of yourself for what you've achieved, for what you've lived through, what you've overcome. So if no one's told you that, I am told you. And that's the end of the reading. Yeah. So please do the 3 things to help me out. Thanks to everyone who has been liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate you. And I will see you. Look at that. Good things are here already. They're here. I don't know if you can hear that spaceship type sound from above. These military aircrafts that keep hovering over my house. Last night there was some very strange vibrations. I don't know what they're doing, like what the joke is. It's not funny. Because it's a very quiet residential area with families. It's just a bit ridiculous. Yeah, they're trying to mess around and cause anxiety. But this is like wakes up people from the sleep. So it's very deliberate to disturb people's sleep. It's really crazy. And I don't know if people know, not that the government seem to care, but it's actually illegal to have drones in residential areas, especially these military grade ones. So why are they terrorizing people in residential areas? It's completely illegal. And there was like more of those star drones, but they're bigger. Like they're a different kind of drone now that they've put up there. So it's just almost like it's like not as discreet ones. So the green and the red lights on them and stuff is like way brighter. I just don't get the point, like. But they were making funny vibration noises, so I just don't know if they're broken, basically. Like all this solar energy and stuff is like fucking them up, so they make all these vibration sounds to alert me to the fact that they're there. But I know they're there anyway. They're there every night. They're like there every night without fail. It's just that just literally sounds like in them sci-fi movies when like a spaceship like descends. It's ridiculous. Just fuck off. Nobody wants you. I just think there's something seriously wrong with people if they have to go to that length to be in someone's energy. It's like, you're not in my physical reality. Like, if I wanted you in my physical reality, you'd be in my physical reality. You don't have, like, why are you so desperate to be anything attached to me in any way? Like, why have you not got the balls to actually be in my life completely, like physically in my life, as like a very normal person in someone's life, like a family member or a friend or a colleague? Or like, you have to stalk with like the most advanced drones and all kinds of military grade surveillance? And no, like, you're a danger. That's why you have to do that, because you're dangerous, because you're not actually fit to be in someone's real life. It's just not really normal at all. Oh no. High Priestess card's got a tear on it. You see, since our forever present and earth angel. Yeah, just keep doing you. Keep doing you. The bullshit, it's just always going to be the bullshit, isn't it? I just can't believe that this is the reality now. That people with money have got the means to do this kind of terrorism, like, to everybody. Yeah. It's not normal. Not normal. On that note, I'll see you next time. Love yous. Bye.